The European Union chief negotiator, Michel Barnier, headed back to Brussels yesterday, with the UK's red lines still remaining. With no breakthrough in sight, the Brexit trade talks are on the brink, with Barnier still insisting control over the UK's fishing rights, state aid and laws. And it will be a long journey for the Frenchman as deadlines continue to come and go without a deal in sight. The next deadline is now Monday 23rd, but MEPs have insisted they will not just pass through a deal quickly, and will need time to scrutinise the text. In contrast, if a trade agreement is reached, due to Boris Johnson's majority in Parliament, it is expected the deal will pass through the Commons much easier than in Brussels, where every member state is represented. Following the departure of Dominic Cummings, his chief advisor, after internal battles over their roles, there's concern amongst the Conservative ranks that the Prime Minister is about to fold and cave into the EU demands. For Boris, this would surely be the end. His government stands on slippery ground. On one side, with a no deal, the UK remains sovereign, but at huge trade costs. If a deal is secured with diminished sovereignty, then the backlash from the public and backbenchers would leave his position untenable. If a deal is not reached by next week, ahead of the EU leaders' video conference, Brussels is expected to contemplate no-deal contingency planning. What this involves is anyone's guess, but we can all be sure that they will do their utmost to make life hard for UK citizens, along with their own. The losses for both sides are clear to see and not made easier by the Brussels' determination for control over the United Kingdom's future. With the ever-present Nigel Farage, waiting on the fringes, saying he fears a Brexit sellout. And Brexiteer, John Redwood, adding, it is high time the UK breaks free and does better after the expiration of the transition period, warning the economy has been crippled by the EU single market. There is much to be considered over the weekend by the Tory hierarchy. One thing is for certain, the tightrope that Boris is walking gets tighter. Thank you very much for watching, and please subscribe.